realized in doing this is no one knows what American single malt is. They still sort of don't.
So what's the difference between American single malt and bourbon?
Great
What's the
question.
difference?
That is a great question. I like to explain American single malt like Scotch and bourbon had a baby. So it's 100% malted barley. So when you think of Japanese whiskey, it's like Scotch, but in Japanese barrels, right? Scotch is made in Scotland. American whiskey is made anywhere in the US. 100% in malted barley, all from the same distillery, is basically what American single malt is. Wow. It's a brand new category. It can be in new or used barrels. We chose to make in new barrels because we felt like it should be iconic American.
I was gonna say, you seem like the biggest disruptor. They must be like, Julie, you fucking crazy. We really
Totally.
It seems like the American single malt doesn't have as many rules as bourbon.
Bourbon was the only category that was approved, I believe, in 1960-something. And the next time malt whiskey got changed was really last year. Basically, they're allowing a little more creativity. I think that's a great way to explain it.
What cheers do you do, by the way? What do you say in your house?
I mean, we say, you know.
You could say it.
We say, cheers, fuckface.
I like
Man,
that.
I love it.
That sounds like what Bob would say when you
Right,
cheers.
yeah.
You and Bob are soulmates.
So, okay.
This one's cheers, fuckface.
I know. I love it. You guys drink tons of rye, right?
Yes.
Tons of rye, tons of high-proof bourbon.
Now we're going more into your land. So the rye, I was actually in the shower and I called Brendan McCarran. I was like, hey, I have this crazy idea. Let's finish our rye. We took it to 4 years because good whiskey should not be finished till it's good. I was like, let's finish our malted barley barrels. And he's like, that's a great idea. Beyonce tried to copy me. If you notice, Dr. Bill Lumsden, who Brendan was the protege, created Sir Davis. And that's 51 rye, 49 single malt. What we did differently is we took the rye and 95.5 rye and then we finished it in the malted barley, which is why you're gonna like it a lot more.
What is it with these?
These are Copitas, which I think should always be used for tasting whiskey because you really get.
Well, I've got kind of a big nose, so it's hard for me to
big
drink
nose,
it.
right?
I can't drink it.
Just shove your nose in there and open your mouth.
You're not the first person to tell me that. Just shove your nose in there.
No, but a good trick on whiskey tasting is you stick your nose in and you open your mouth. And that actually helps you not get the vapors from the alcohol. This is our brand new American single malt. This is our $64 bottle. So just to walk through the prices. The black bottle is like $1,500. This is our $250 gold American single malt. The rye is between $89 to $100 at retail. The port finish is $100 because there's so few of them. And this is our $64 to $70 bottle. Something that's accessible.
But this is what I'm trying to understand because these are so hard to find. And dude, I'd pay that much for the bottle.
So I was just saying to Ian this morning, we couldn't even find it. I'm like, where does somebody buy it online? He's like, well, you could pre-order it on the Macklowe.com. But hopefully by the time this airs, Total Wine will also have it.
Cheers.
I have a friend of mine who's a wine collector. He's got bottles of wine that might cost 10, 20, 30,000. And he always tells me, you know what the best wine is, Mauro? The one that you like.
I agree.
And I like this $64 one better than all of them.
Cheers to that.
This is my favorite.
You guys are the first people to actually try this with me.
This is legit my favorite one.
Yeah, this one's good. This is very good.
So the bottle design, we didn't even talk about this. So when you look at the small ones, you see it's like a flask. So what happened was like, I was at the Mark Hotel one day. I was like, your alcohol here is crap because I was pouring my actual booze into my glass with my good stuff.
You do that too? I
know.
I carry a flask when we go to dinner. Swear to God, and I'll just pour
The
it
other
in
night
the
we
table.
were at dinner and we ordered one bourbon and then Bob was pouring us the rest out of his pocket.
Oh yeah, so put
This
that
is
in
a
your
true
pocket.
story. It was an Old Forester. He gave me this 134 proof one, so I was like, guys, this is yeah.
So when you look at the small ones, if you try, stick in your pocket, you'll see it fits perfully in a blazer.
I might
in
stick
your
it in my
back
pocket and it might not come back out.
It might not come back out. That's the whole point. So I want like Tom Ford meets whiskey, met jewelry. So when you look at the big bottles, they're like big flasks, but the small ones are like small flasks. And it fits in my fanny pack. So as I'm like cursing people, as I'm walking down the streets of New York, I can always have a swig of whiskey. Right?
I love this.
And I learned when you're in Texas, it goes in your cowboy boots. So if you want to bring it into actual football game, no one will know.
You always carry a boot flask with you.